Ahoy, you scurvy dogs, and welcome back to day 6 of our epic Disney Fantasy European Transatlantic Cruise. Hi, I'm Jules Phillips, and today we're going on a pirate night spectacular. From swashbuckling deck parties to fireworks lighting up the night sky, get ready to unleash your inner buccaneer as we sail under the Jolly Roger. During the day, we'll look at the art of the theme show tour, join this complimentary walking tour as we wander the decks, uncovering the enchanting details, thematic flourishes, and Disney Imagineering that bring the fantasy to life. Pirate treasure and photo op hunt. We're looking at some pirate merch treasure briefly and discussing photo ops, scouting the ultimate spots to capture your own X marks the spot memories. Edge Tween Club Deep Dive. We'll explore Edge, the coolest spot on board for 11 to 14-year-olds, and chat about some exciting changes coming soon to keep our tweens entertained and engaged. Interview with Rob Morton. Stick around for a brief chat with Rob Morton, retired pirate and Disney Institute alumni. So grab your Mickey ears, bash that bell, like and subscribe so you don't miss the tea, because us Brits love our tea. Let's get going.
Hello friends, I've got a parrot, I've got a sword. There are characters in pirate dress. It can only mean one thing: Pirate Night! Yeah, ha ha!
Ah! Friends, there are so many top photo ops for your family on the Fantasy for Pirate Night. The atrium is at the heart of the ship, and with its sweeping staircases for a show-stopping shot, don't miss the Mickey and Friends group photo. It is the signature snapshot of Pirate Night. The atrium also has multiple Pirate Night backdrops, so dress in your best pirate clothes and give your sassiest "I've got a jar of dirt" pose. Bonus quiet spot, so deck 3, Preludes retail area. So it's just tucked off the main shops and the retail nook stays pleasantly uncrowded. Strike a pose against the themed display walls or just, meet the characters there. It's ideal for those with autism as they often have much shorter queues, and sometimes Max and I found there were none in quiet time, so that was amazing. Character mischief and meetups. So whilst Captain Jack Sparrow sits out of the main Pirates of the Caribbean show, he and Captain Hook and Mr. Smee do pop up during Pirate Night photo ops. All the times are on your app. Keep your camera ready because sometimes there are impromptu photo ops and cheeky antics. And when characters are on the move, they often say hi to the smallest of the pirates.
Hello everyone, I'm here at Flo's and I'm at the pizza stand. I have just picked up some delicious cruise line pizza. I've gone for pepperoni and I've gone for I think that's barbecue chicken, I want to say. We'll find out. Yeah, it's barbecue chicken pizza. We had this on the Wish and it was fantastic. I'm hoping it's just as good. I'm sure it is. I'll see you in a second. Hey guys, we're at Filmore's and look at this delicious fruit salad. Ooh, there's a really nice selection of salads there. I think I might get some smoked salmon over spinach. Oh no, that's in here. That's a panini. Oh, nom nom nom, that looks good. Right, okay, too many nice things. Ham and onion sandwiches, wraps. Let's have a look. So there's Greek salad wrap, tuna mayo wrap, chicken Caesar, turkey cranberry sandwich, ham and onion, roast beef is gone, grilled chicken panini, grilled vegetable panini, mozzarella and prosciutto. All amazing stuff. Hey guys, you probably can't see this, but everyone's really excited up here. We're on the pool deck, on deck 11, and we can just see a whale in the distance there, and it's spouting. And it's really exciting. I've never seen a whale in the world before, and it's amazing, it's magical. So if you're out at sea, on the Transatlantic, or anywhere near where you might see whales or dolphins, sit here, have lunch, and you might just catch some magic like we just did.
Hello everyone. So I am just here in the stateroom. We've got some letters that we've written to the captain, the bridge crew and a lovely lady in HR who we met earlier, just to say thank you. So we've got some small tokens of our appreciation for keeping us on the straight and level. We've got a big tin of Quality Street for the bridge crew. That's coming your way, folks. We've got Quality Street for the captain. Yeah, of course the captain's got to have Quality Street. And then we've got a mix of Easter egg favourites for the ladies in HR. We just find it's a really nice way of saying thank you. You don't have to do it. We just feel that we like to, and it's just a really nice thing to do. Also, I always like randomly drop chocolate pixie dust off to the crew from the UK who have been missing kind of our chocolate. And another thing that I'm going to do, I kind of said to them, hey guys, you know, do you have to buy your own suntan lotion? And they said, yeah, we do. And I said, okay, well, I've got stacks that I'm going to have left over. So anything that you don't use, that's obviously not been used to date, sort of thing, that the crew might appreciate, you know, pass it on to the crew. It doesn't have to be from the UK. It can be from, you know, your home country, from any country, any young member of staff that maybe would appreciate taking something. I don't know if you have to write a letter to say that you've gifted it to them. You might not have to. I'll find out and I'll let you know. But yeah, pass it on to the crew, especially if you don't want the added weight going through if you're flying back. Yeah, rather than, you know, kind of lug it all the way back with you if you're not going to use it. Pass it on and it'd be much appreciated. Right, well, we are going to go and drop these off at guest services. I'm going to drop Max off back at club, and he's going to see Captain Jack Sparrow in his So You Want to Be a Pirate activity. And then we're just going to poodle, and I will see where life takes us. I've got another little thing. This was a little thing from, I think, McDonald's. It's one of the free toys that we get, so I've been collecting, you know, these things, and I'm just going to pixie dust it, you know, just all kind of silly little things that kids love. That was an activity book, so yeah, hopefully someone likes it. Anyway, we'll see you later. Take care, and yeah, we'll see you real soon. Hi folks, I'm on the Art of the Theme show tour. There we go. I'm just walking through the lovely Art Deco area, following the fabulous Soraya, who is brilliant fun and is normally the host in the tube, but as it turns out, she is taking this tour as well.
Does anyone know what Paolo is actually translated to? What it means? Yeah, perfect. You got it. It's right. It's actually the word Paolo is translated as pole. So the whole restaurant's got heavy theming of like the gondoliers with their gondolas. Because of course when lots of people think of Venice, it's one of the first things you think of, right? It's like the gondoliers going down with their big like banana-y looking boats. I don't think they're called gondolas, but they look like bananas. And there's lots of little random sneaky things. Each ship is different. On the Wonder, when you walked in, like they had these big poles straight away that represented it. Here it's like little touches. So on the wine cupboard I talked to you about, the handles look like poles. And the little like framework holding like some of the detailing up, that looks like poles. So it's like little things you have to look for. Especially in there as well, the Imagineers went to Venice and they took a load of different detailing and colours and materials to make it in perfect theming. So a lot of those have dark reds, dark greens, whites, heavy theme through the restaurant. Same with a lot of the pictures, they're all actually painted by Italian artists. So they're all Italian artists, they've brought them over, they put them there. And we've even got a little cheeky chandelier as you come in. Does anyone know what the chandelier represents? It's a really random one, but I feel like you might get it. Give it a guess. You got it. It's pasta. Yeah. Good job. So it's actually spaghetti. So it's supposed to be that you go and you look at the light, you're like, wow, I want spaghetti. And then you sit down and you're like, I want spaghetti because of that chandelier. There you go. So that's all inspired by spaghetti as well. Again, it's got a beautiful sea view, so whatever you sit, you're going to be able to get a beautiful view of the ocean. And the last one, again, I'm talking to you about wine because we're adults. Adults can have wine. The wine one is a bit different here. It's sort of like a round circle. And the fun fact about this is that each wine has its own customized individual leather hammock that holds it in. So it's literally like a little baby of wine. Right, well, we're going to talk about a couple of changes we've had. So the first one we had, of course, was the ceiling. The second was actually the music. So obviously you notice when we're up in Meridian, I don't even know if we had any music playing, honestly. In the day, they don't. It tends to be a lot more like acoustic adult chill. Whereas now we're in a family area, so we got Mary Poppins, we got a lot of Disney. We've gone more to the place of having more Disney stories like in your face and around you. Then of course it was the ceiling height, that's changed as well. And then I'm going to talk to you about the carpet. We love carpets, right, as adults? Hoovering. What a treat. So, as well as it being very pretty, most cruise ships tend to have about 10 to 12 different carpets. With Disney, we have probably about over 100 different custom-made carpets. So they're all custom-made for the ships. And as well as them being very nice, they're also wayfinding systems on board, like Moana. So it's supposed to help you figure out where you are without having to ask someone, because I'm British, which means I'm stubborn, and I hate having to ask people where things are and what I'm doing. So we've done it by colour. So this picture will always be the same. It'll always have the starfish with like the ribbing round, but the colour will be different. So if you're at the back of the ship, it's going to be blue. If you're in the middle of the ship, it's going to be green. And if you're at the front of the ship, it's going to be red. So it means if you came out the lift here on deck 6 or deck 4, let's say, and you see the blue and you're like, okay, the carpet's blue, we want to head to the atrium, that's in the middle, so we need to head towards the middle. So that'll help you out, figure out where you need to go or what direction you need to go in. So blue is the back, aft, green is the middle, and then the forward or the front is red. So that's to help you out. Another thing to do with carpets that might help you out as well with your direction. You probably come out your room and you look left and right and you're like, because it looks like that scene from Alice in Wonderland where they all just look the same, you know what I mean? They've actually done detailing on there as well to also help you get to the middle. So there are some little stars and then there's some big stars. You can actually see them here if you look on the left and the right. So they purposely designed it that the big stars is the one with like a point and then a 2 and a 2. Everyone knows what I mean? So a point on the top. And they've done it so like the big point is always going to point you towards the middle of the ship. So it means like that big point, if you come out your room and you can see it and the big point is pointing to the right and the 2 pointing to the left, that means the atrium is going to be to the right. So if you come out your room and you see that, that's going to help you out as well.
Oh,
there you go.
that's clever.
The next place I'm going to talk to you about, we're not actually going to go in it, say we'll walk past, and you're probably going to think, why are you talking to us about that? It's the kids club. Weird, I know. But a lot of people actually don't realise they can go in. So many people are like, whoa, it's just for the kids. No way. There's something called an open house we have. So that means either if you want to go in as a whole family, if you want to go in as adults, if you don't have kids on board with you, you can just go in and experience that area just like the kids do. And it also is like that for a lot of our programs. You guys are really lucky because with the crossing, we've got more time to offer you really cool things that we have. So some of you might have done Toy Story Boot Camp the other day. That was adults only, maybe?
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah, a couple of you, yeah. So we did a Toy Story Boot Camp, which normally we do with the kids, but we did it just for the adults, for the crossing, because we have time. So there's a couple more. There's like, I think, maybe today, Thor might be doing a show that's just for the adults as well. So keep a little lookout. Open house just means you can go in and experience it and have your little kids moment, because it's cool. So for the kids, we have 4 different areas. We've got the Oceaneer Club and the Oceaneer Lab. They're for ages 3 to 10. Then 11 to 14, we've got Edge. And then 15 to 17, we have Vibe. So depends on the age group and what you're going. I'm actually going to talk to you a little bit about the Oceaneer Club, because it's got really cool theming in there. And again, has anyone ever been in it? So if you've never seen it, then you don't know about it. So you've got so much opportunity to go in the open house. So have a look when it is and go in. So when the kids go in, they get a little magic band, and they have like it plays one of 3 different sounds. So if you have a little one on board with you, I'm sure they're checked in, ask them when you pick them up, what did it play? I know kids have said before they've had lightsabers when they check in, and they've also had like Mickey Mouse laughing. So like give them a shout. Then they have these cool hand washing machines. No, it's not like a typical tap. The kids put their hands in and they go. It's cool. Really good at cleaning your glasses. I didn't tell you that though. Do it at your own discretion. Okay. Good at cleaning glasses. So once they've washed their hands, they're clocked in. They know they're there. That you can go in and just have a really good time. Now we've got different rooms. The first room I'm going to talk to you about is more of a neutral space, and that's our magic play floor. So that's all like the middle hub to connect you to all like the different Disney worlds. It's a magic lighted floor. It's got 24 different LED panels, and you can play different games on it. So the other day the kids, they were putting toppings on pizza. They had a pizza on the floor and they were tapping it and all the toppings were flying around. And also because it's not like a set themed in a certain Disney film, it's more open to interpretation. So we have certain things in there. We've got our Once Upon a Time stories with our princesses. They come and tell their story. And we also have puzzle playtime, which is where we have different friends come and visit. So like lots of different things that room can have. Then just on the right of that room, we've got our Star Wars command post. Any fans of Star Wars? Yeah, okay, cool. So again, that whole room is themed like the command post. On the Dream, they had the inside of the Millennium Falcon. And then we took inspiration, but we've done it a bit different. We got the command post. So you can go in, the kids can all play, you guys can too, and like get rid of all the bad guys and the spaceships and things. And we've got a couple of shows in there as well. So one of them is with BB-8. It's a recruitment program where BB-8 trains the kids, and then you can ask BB-8 questions. Before you ask, BB-8 has a translator, okay? Because otherwise the kids would be like, BB-8, what's your favourite colour? And BB-8 would be like, BB-8, and you'd be like, great, my favourite too. So BB-8's got a translator from his planet too. And you can also have a meet and greet we do with C-3PO. So have a little look when it's on there. Go and experience it, it's cool. Just next to that room we got Pixie Hollow. Now this is a really important room for the kids because ships are really overwhelming. Right, as adults we get overwhelmed. Our sensories are censoring, there's all these lights and sounds. I mean, if you've been in the tube with me in the evening, sometimes I'm like, whoa. And the kids feel it and they don't understand it. So the Pixie Hollow area is like a quiet space, they just colour. They have some films on, we don't do any shows in there, it's just zen, chill out area. Then across from there, we have our Marvel superhero room. Any Marvel fan? Yes. Cool. So again, as you know, Disney bought Marvel quite a few years ago. They joined a little family, and it really hit off. Like we've got some really cool Marvel films under our belt, which is great. When you go in there, we've got like a clear pillar in the middle with loads of different Marvel artifacts. I'm not that great with Marvel. I've seen Thor because Chris Hemsworth is a beautiful man. And I've also seen Guardians of the Galaxy because Chris Pratt is also a beautiful man. And a little bit of Ant-Man because actually Paul Rudd is also a beautiful man. So that's sort of where my Marvel knowledge goes. But if you're a big Marvel fan, there's a glass cabinet with loads of different things. So there's like Ant-Man's mask. There's like some artifacts in there. So if you think you can go and work it out, go and work it out. And we also do programs in there as well. So we have Thor that comes to teach the kids as well. And we also have Thor and we have Doctor Strange. It was that. I was thinking Loki and that wasn't right. That's the wonder. Doctor Strange as well that comes to teach the kids about the way and things like that. Then the last room in there is our Toy Story room. Yeah, we all love Toy Story. We love it. The really smart thing they do with this room is that everyone is shrunk down. So when you go in, everything's scaled bigger. So when you go in, you feel like you're the size of the toys. You're like with them. So there's like a giant Slinky Dog, a giant Rex. There's like big boxes. It's the only kids space that's got an Enchanted picture. So one of the pictures that move and they can play games with it in there. So that's our Toy Story room. And a little bit about our kids club. So please, if there's an open house, you want to go have a look? Go and have a look. Go have a little peek. Trim. Does anyone remember what the art styling is? Art Nouveau, good job, 10 points to you. So it's all Art Nouveau, so a lot of like fluid lines, neutral colours, floral features. So you definitely get that here. The first one I'm going to point out is the metal featuring along the lifts. So can you see there's a lot of like leaf work detailed into it, and even some hidden Mickeys. Can anyone see any hidden Mickeys in there? Yeah? We love to sneak a little hidden Mickey Mouse in. So we've got the hidden Mickeys in that metal frame along the elevator or the lift as well. The next one we're going to talk about is obviously we spoke about the peacock detailing earlier, and there's a lot of that here. We actually have a whole peacock here in like an artistic style. So if you look straight down at deck 3, you've got the whole body of the peacock. Can you see it with the feathers? Then the blue stairs represents the neck of the peacock. And then this level up here on the top, this little balcony, this is the head of the peacock. So you've actually got a whole body of a peacock. So deck 3 is the body, the stairs are the neck, and then this balcony bit is the head. So a whole peacock there as well. And we've even got like on the marble, all these little peacock feathers as well. So they've incorporated the peacock theme through the whole thing. Then we've got Minnie in her 1920s outfit. Can everyone see the statue? Yeah, so all inspired by the golden age 1920s era. You might have seen it the other day. She actually has this exact outfit on board. So she was doing a meet and greet in it. She had her feather on and her blue dress, and she's got a little hat box. So again, taking you back to that golden age of cruising with Minnie in that styling of dress. The next one is our chandelier. Beautiful, right? So again, we got our little peacock featuring there in the bottom. Now this chandelier actually is Swarovski crystals. To be exact, about 80,000. 80,000 Swarovskis, which gives it that gorgeous glimmering in the light. And it's also got gold-plated acrylic. So a lot of gold-plated metal and acrylic, again, to give it that really luxurious golden glow, which we love. So it's got a 23 feet diameter and then a 12-foot cascade drop. So it is... She's big. Now, lots of ships are different. This one can actually be lowered. So a couple times a year we get it cleaned, and the whole chandelier comes down when you're all in Castaway, and we clean it and we bring it up. Lots of the ships are different. Like on the Wonder, they can't do that. So they actually have to build scaffolding up to get it cleaned, and I do not have the stomach for that. So I'll stay in my day job, I think. So that's about the chandelier. And then the last thing I'm going to talk to you about in the atrium is the gold phrasing. Can everyone see the gold phrases around the room with the characters on? Yeah? So again, every ship is different. On this ship, the characters, the gold phrasing is representing different things that our Disney friends like to do on holiday. So, we have Mickey and Minnie are dancing. Maybe some of you in the dance class this morning. So Mickey and Minnie are dancing. Huey, Dewey and Louie are pirates for Pirate Night. We've got Max and Goofy playing golf, which you can do up on the top deck. Daisy's on the sun lounger with her book. And then Donald, Chip and Dale are at the pool. So they're there enjoying it. So it represents different things that they would like to on holiday. On the Disney Wonder, it's different roles that the cast members do on board. So the characters represent all the different roles. So again, every ship is different. But that's what our one is here. Everyone might notice those yellow lifeboats, right? I hope so. Hopefully you all went to drill. I was a leader, so I should know. Traditionally, lifeboats are orange. Now, the thing with Disney is that when they made the ship, they were like, we don't want orange, it'll be clashy with our colour design. So they said to the safety coast guards, like, we don't want orange, it's going to clash, can we have yellow? And they went, no. And they went, okay, but what about if we proved that yellow was more visible at sea than orange? And then the safety people were like, bet. So they actually went to court, they proved that yellow was more visible at sea, and they won.
Yay.
So that is now why, well, technically it started off as a design feature, now it's for safety, because a lot of cruise lines have adopted that, and now they have yellow lifeboats as well. Now, in case anyone thought this is the shade of yellow that I want to paint my bathroom, the colour is called Pantone 99, and it's the exact shade of yellow that Mickey Mouse's shoes are. So when in a lot of his early shots where he had like the yellow shoes, it's the exact same shade of yellow. So in case you fancy a really fluorescent bathroom, the interesting thing to wake up to in the morning, but anyway. The next colour I'm going to talk about is actually that dark blue on the bottom of the ship. Does everyone know? It is dark blue. Before anyone fights me, it's not black, it's dark blue. So the Imagineers knew that they wanted a blue. They just couldn't find it. It took them a really long time to try and settle on a colour, and they were getting really, really frustrated. So one day, they're in the office, they're looking through all these blues, they're not really finding it, and this lady comes in to tell them something, and they're like, oh, your trousers, they're the blue, they're the right blue. So they actually took a sample of her trouser, and that is the shade of blue that is on the ship. So the colour is actually called Monica Blue, because the lady that wore the trousers was called Monica. So that's where that dark blue colour comes from. Thank goodness she wore trousers that day, do you know what I mean? It was a good shout that she wore them. Yeah, Monica Blue, because the lady Monica wore her nice blue trousers. There you go.
Well, it's a beautiful day at sea. It's a lot less choppy today. Good for pirating, I'm guessing. If you're a pirate, this is the kind of weather that you want, you know, to go and do piratey things. Go to treasure islands, do fun stuff. It is a bit blowy though. But yeah, the swell is nowhere near as bad as it was last couple of days. I think we were really lucky. The boys and I must have our sea legs as our inner pirate, obviously. We're just following Soraya to the next part of our tour. So yeah, some great knowledge, really good knowledge. Some stuff that I've heard before, some stuff that I've never heard before. So I definitely recommend doing this. I think they only normally do one art of the theme. I get the name wrong. I'll put it in the description. But I think they normally only do one, but because we're on the Transatlantic, I think they're doing 2, maybe 3. So I'm glad to have caught this one. Yeah, some good knowledge, and it's really fascinating stuff. So I recommend it. Come along, come do it. Anyway, we're going this way, so come on with me.
The whole adult area technically is called Europa because it's inspired by Europe, which is convenient because that's where we're going. So the first place that you see, if you enter more from the atrium towards, you've got that gold bit, the gold corridor, and then you're hit by Italy first. So that's La Piazza, where we tend to do a lot of trivias and crafts in the day, and then in the evening it's either more like chill, you just have the bar open, or maybe some live music as well. I think Skylar was in there yesterday playing the piano, which is lovely. So that's all inspired by Italy. And then you've got our O'Gill's pub, which is over the way. Everyone's seen O'Gill's? Yeah, if you didn't know, they serve food in the evenings. Chicken wings are really good, the ranch, so nice. Now, a story about O'Gill's, the name actually came from, there was a leprechaun, bear with me, Ian. There was a leprechaun that was drowning, and the leprechaun was saved by a fish. And the leprechaun said, what can I do to repay you, save my life? I'll grant you a wish. And the fish said, I just want a place that we can be all together. So the leprechaun gave him a pub. Gave him a pub. Because in England they love a pub, but in Ireland they also love a pub. So he gave him a pub, so that's where the name O'Gill comes from. When you actually go in there, there's a framed picture with there's an O'Gill song. Some of the bartenders that worked here a long time do actually know it. So you could go in there and be like, sing me the O'Gill song, and they might know it. Otherwise, the whole song is on the wall about the leprechaun and the fish in O'Gill. So that's there. Then when you come back out of there, we got Ooh La La. So has anyone been in Ooh La La already? Yes. Yeah? It's very beautiful, yeah. As crew members, I look at it from a distance. But it's obviously got all that beautiful light featuring. And again, that's inspired by France. More like luxurious Paris. So you got that beautiful champagne bar to chill in. And again, we have live music in there as well. And then you got the Barcelona toilet maze, I call it. People always get lost in it, even though it's just one corridor. But Barcelona toilet maze, because I've turned off. It's inspired by that artist Gaudi. So all the inside and the detailing is inspired from that. They're actually named as two of the prettiest toilets on the ship. That's a really weird thing to say. One is actually up in Meridian where we were. They're really pretty. And they always say the second one is in the Barcelona toilet maze because it's got tiling of murals of flamenco dancers. And the only thing that I find odd, but whatever floats your boat, is that there's a mirror on the ceiling. Do as you please with that information. And then, of course, you go through that and we end up in the tube. Has anyone been in the tube?
Yes.
That's okay, don't worry. So, the tube, no, you're good.
I said no.
You said no, I was going to say, I've been there. I was like, what? So if anyone maybe hasn't been in the tube, or just a little more information on it, it's inspired by nightclubs in London in the 1960s. So that's why you go in and it's got that Austin Power-y sort of vibe to it. And of course, it's got the London Underground. There's the tube stops on the floor. Some of them are real, some of them are not real. We don't have a tube stop yet called Daredevil, but there's still time. So next time you have a little look, see if you can work out which ones aren't and are not. And then we've even got the tube seating with the booths with the handles at the back everyone's seen. Now on the seating where you got the tickets printed, the fun fact with that is it's actually got the birthdays of the Imagineers that helped design a lot of the ship. So the dates that are on the ticket, that is valid for, is actually birthdays of some really famous Imagineers that we have that helped set up of the designing features of the tube and stuff. So that's your adult area. If you haven't been in there, go and explore it. I'm in there every night with Bianca. If anyone's met Bianca, I don't know how you couldn't have. And we're doing karaoke, but we do different things in there every night for the adults. So. And then the last one is the Skyline Bar. So it's got different sceneries on the wall. I think there's 6. Double check with the bar team when you're in there. But each scenery's got different music and a different drink. So when it changes, you can get a different drink inspired by that area that you're in. And there's also different hidden Disney characters in the scenery. So I know with London, Darth Vader is in one of the rooms pacing, and Mickey Mouse is also in a window waving. But each place has got different ones that you can find them. So next time you're in there, you're having a drink, have a little look, see if you can find out where those little hidden Disney characters are.
So I've just had a lovely time. It's the first opportunity I've had to sit up on the top deck and just stop and chatting with my friend Amanda, and we have had some nice fruit platters that we got from Luigi's and some naughty little squidgy cranberry slices that we got from the Cove Cafe. Just super relaxing. I've just got pinged to pick up Max from Oceaneers Club. I'm gonna feed him because he's hungry, so I need to feed my little pirate, and then we will be up to other stuff in a bit. We'll see you soon. Right folks, I am just opposite Filmore's favourites. I've just got some grilled chicken and some fries, just to try it and see what it's like. And Max has got, can I just show everyone Maxie? Max has got the chicken tenders and fries, and it's amazing how many fries a small person can eat. I'm just going to turn you around so you can see where we're sitting. Hey Max, you want to wave to everyone? Say hi everyone. Hi. We are literally sitting here and we have been dolphin and whale spotting today. And we saw a whale earlier. Very exciting. We're just kind of chilling. Max was having a lovely time in club, but he was hungry even though he had the most ginormous kind of brunch. We had room service, which was great. I didn't bring dollars with me, so I just put the tip onto the onto the bill for the room, so that way I know that I'm tipping people properly, but I don't have to worry about running out of dollars. Although you can bring dollars, and if you run out, you can still stick it on there as well, so you can have half and half approach. Yeah, we're just kind of chilling now. I've got to be down in the atrium at 5 to pick up medal for the 5k. That's something that's been organised by one of the ladies on the Facebook group. So that's really nice. So I'll have 2 medals. I'll have the 5k medal for Castaway Cay, and I'll have the 5k medal for running around the ship and doing laps there. So excellent choices, excellent things. I'll ask Max if he wants to go back into club. He seems to love it, and I know Jack Sparrow's doing some stuff. You want to go back into club? Yeah, he's already said. He heard me say it. He wants to go back into club, and then I'll probably pootle around for a bit until it's time to pick him up for Din Din. We will have dinner tonight in Enchanted Garden at 8 o'clock. It's one of our friends' birthdays, so it'd be really interesting to see what they do for him especially. I think our server's going to make it quite nice for him, so thanks Eddie. And then I think we won't take us a long time over dinner tonight, because all the pirate stuff is kind of kicking off, and there's the deck party where I think Mickey and friends, and I think it's a show, and so yeah, we're looking forward to that. Definitely don't want to miss that one, so we want to reserve a good spot basically. Hang on, I'm going to try these fries. I get mayonnaise and honey mustard, so I'm going to show you what that looks like. Num num. That's good. Let me just get oopsie daisy. I'm just going to get a little bit of the grilled chicken, which I got from Tomato Grill. We're sitting opposite Filmore's, but we got it from Tomato Grill. That's cooked really nicely. There seems to be a little bit of a sauce of some description on it. It doesn't tell me, I think, what kind of sauce it is. But yeah, really lovely succulent chicken. That's so tender. Yeah. I wouldn't normally expect chicken to be that tender from a quick service. Really nice, lovely. So I don't know if you can see the sea, but it has completely calmed down since yesterday and the day before. Hopefully it's going to be like this the whole way. The people that were on the Transatlantic last year said that it was like this, apart from maybe one day, it was like this the whole time. So I'll turn it around, I'll show you quickly. Look at those fluffy clouds, folks. Yeah, fantastic. There's some seaweed floating to the surface. We have seen whales and dolphins this afternoon. Do you know, this is the life. This is the life for me. Yo ho ho ho, the pirate's life for me. So yeah, fantastic. I must admit, we're 7 days in now, I think. Are we day 6 or 7? One of those days. And we've got another 7 nights still, yeah. And I feel that I'm just getting the hang of the ship, where things are, how stuff works. We've still got so much stuff to do. And you know, and I said to my friend who's here with her son Amanda, you know, I don't know if I'd contemplate doing a cruise if it wasn't a transatlantic again, because you know, especially the really 2 or 3 days. I mean, lovely experience though. But you know, in terms of the pennies and stuff, you know, this cruise is such good value for money. You know, and you get so much bang for your buck, you know, in terms of entertainment, food, everything, you know, and you have time to relax and find stuff and do all the things. Still can't do all the things, it's still too much, but yeah, it is lovely. So anyway, I'm gonna eat some food. I'm gonna get Max fed, and he's going back up to meet Captain Jack and Co in Oceaneers, and I will see you later. And yeah, stay with us. If you fancy, like and subscribe. We'd love to have you on board with us, and see you soon. Hello. We are just going into the open house for Edge. Max is really excited to see what's in here, so let's go and take a look. We've got to go up some stairs. Go on then, Max, lead the way. So we're going up the stairs. Oh, they've got their own little staircase. This feels very young gentleman's club and gentlewomen's club here. This is lovely. Now, I don't know if this is Art Deco. Is this Art Deco or is this the other one? I keep forgetting that the main fantasy is designed in the style of. Oh, here we go. Well, let's go in and go and say hi. It's a Minecraft.
Yes.
Happy another sea day. Hello. Are you guys open for open house? Are you happy for me to record in here?
Yeah, go for it.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Oh yeah.
Yes.
So the lovely counsellors here. This nice lady was one of the counsellors that picked Max up from dinner between 9 and 9:15. So that's absolutely lovely. So she's greeted him by name. She remembered his name. They're amazing. Hey Max, just come wash your hands super fast, okay? There's a good boy. So hand sanitising is really taken really seriously, as it should be on a ship, because otherwise things can happen that are not very nice. Hang on, there you go. Pull, pull. There we go. So I'm just going to stop just while you sanitise hands, and then I'll be back. So we've just been chatting to lovely cast members. We've been chatting to Ellie and to Alakai, and they have been absolutely brilliant. They've just been telling us about the refurb and what's going to happen. So at the moment, Edge is in the funnel here, but after dry dock, they are going to be sharing space with the Vibe kids. And actually, it's good news in a sense for the Edge kids, because they will be sharing the outdoor hot tub pool area as well. So actually, that's kind of like really good news. I'm just going to come around here. There are lavatories around there. Obviously, I'm not going to film there for obvious reasons. But what a cool dance floor that these kids have. There is a cool view here. Now, don't fear if you are doing the European season and your kids are coming to Edge. They will still come in to the funnel suite here at Edge, because they will not be making this over to a suite until they go to dry dock. So basically, they're going to have the whole European season here, and then it'll go into dry dock. Some refurbs for some of the food things, some refurb for the big one. I think probably is the tunnel here. Oh, look at these games. We love playing these stacking games. My kids loved playing these stacking cup games when they used to come here. Uno No Mercy. I think they've got loads of oh look, and they've got the Disney edition of Spot It as well, or Double, depending what you call it. So yeah, lots of things. There are lots of video games in here. I can see, that's a Nintendo Switch. There's a big kind of screens up here. They've got a foosball here that the kids are playing with. That seems to be really, really popular. And they do have open nights here as well, so the adults can come in here and join in the fun as well.
I'm pretty sure that gamers can come in here.
Gamers can come in here, yeah.
It's true, there's lots of video games for you.
There are lots of video games and lots of crafts actually, so that's really nice to see.
Wooden painting, cards. They do like felt coloring.
Felt colouring, yeah.
Button making sometimes, where we make those little buttons.
Oh, the little buttons with stamps. Okay, that's really cute. Okay, so Ellie's just told us lots of lovely arts and crafts things to be done here, which is fab. So, and the age group here again, remind me, Ellie?
It'll be 11 to 14.
11 to 14 in Edge. Yes. Lovely. Okay, and they can come and go, but some of them have to be signed out, or can they all come and go?
Edge, it's all come and go.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that makes sense. Smashing. Thank you so very much. Edge will still have this space all of this summer for all of these sailings. It's only when it goes in dry dock, and then all the westbound transatlantians, yeah, that's the word, will benefit from all the refurb. So I think you'll probably enjoy that. He is so happy. I'm going to turn you around so you can see the size of the screen. I love these screens. These are massive. Look at the size of these screens. So kids, if you're a gamer, You're gonna love this. And Max loves Minecraft, so he's in heaven. I'm gonna have trouble now getting him out for Pirate Night, I think. I am about to drop Max off at Oceaneers Club. He's going to go meet Captain Jack for Pirate Night, and they are going to do some fun stuff. There is a special Pirate Night menu tonight. I will put that in a separate vlog, and I'm doing screenshots of those so you can see all the nice things, all the nice drinks, all the nice puddings, desserts that you could possibly want. And then tonight it's Pirates Night and it's fireworks. So we are so excited about that. We're going to probably view from one of the top decks just so that we've got a good view of the pool deck and a good view of the fireworks as well. We're going to hopefully get the teenage boys to go in bags of seat for us so that we can come and join them a little bit later on. So, without further ado, we are going to see you later. Max, are you going to say see you later to everyone? See you later. He's playing Minecraft for a bit, but we're off in a minute. See ya. Ladies, if you love Disney accessories, this is for you. I couldn't resist sharing a sneak peek of the Kate Spade Tinkerbell collection for Pirate Night. This small but mighty range was released at the end of last year and features totes, a mini backpack, crossbody bags, a bifold wallet and a really playful bag charm. Each showcasing Tinkerbell's silhouette or applique with sparkling rhinestone pixie dust. It's a great collaboration between Kate Spade's signature look and Disney storytelling. I really love the whimsical bag charm of Tink stuck in a keyhole, and the Tink range really adds a touch of Neverland magic to any swashbuckling outfit. Max is getting a bit fidgety. I would recommend, if you have a child with ASD, maybe come on the top deck and get a member of the family to bags a spot first, because the pool deck is really busy. Max is kind of just doing okay, but he's starting to get a bit wiggly, and we're having a great time. It's all good. I've put my Spirit jersey on for the 100 years of Disney for the first time since this trip, because it is a bit chilly, so maybe just take something to put over your pirate costume, folks. There's a chap down there who's dressed up like E.T. He's got towels all over him. He looks like he's about to phone home. So yeah, there's some great costumes though, and there definitely should be a best costume competition if there's not already. But yeah, it's great. We're having a great blast. It's really good. I've just kind of stood next to a lady who I met in some shops earlier, and my other friend saw a lady next to her who said, "Oh hey, I knew you from somewhere else." So there's a real feeling of camaraderie, and everyone is having fun. Everyone's in really good spirits. So it's about to start, I think. Hi everyone, there's eye patches, there's swords and there's bandanas. That can only mean one thing: Pirate Night!
That'd be better. Oh, it feels mighty good to once again be unfurled and flying high over pirate waters. Shiver me timbers, what has we here? Annual meeting of the Brethren Court? Or does I need to call the zoo and inform them that all the party animals have escaped? Whatever be the case, if adventure ye be wantin', then I say drop anchor, mateys, 'cause you've charted a course to the right place. But where be my manners? Guess I left 'em in me skin. Anywho, allow me to introduce myself. The name be Jolly Roger, but I insist you call me J.R. Question for ye all. If you be ready for pirate fun and adventure, let me hear you shout, aye, aye! Time to band together and welcome the most adventurous swashbucklers ever to sail the 7 seas! And the most fun bunch of pirates I know. Please welcome Mickey's Pirate Cruise!
And last but certainly not least, the most charming of all piratesses, and the beauty which snagged Captain Mickey's very heart. Let your cheers rock the sea, for here be the fair pirate Minnie!
Ahoy, mateys! Are you ready for pirate fun and adventure?
We sure are, Minnie!
Me too!
Well then, with the crew all accounted for, I say, away, away, away we go!
Come, ye daring young buccaneers, come and capture your treasure. Sail with us on the seven seas and find your richest reward.
Live the dream, you find a world filled with gold beyond measure. Bid farewell to your landlocked friends and matey, climb aboard!
Away, 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 come live the life we love. Away, 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 adventures waiting for you. Come on, you brave young buccaneers, come live the life, the pirate's life. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come live the life we love. Wave a sword in each hand, not to see faraway land. Away, 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 come live the life we love.
Now, true pirates here, we need you to sing and dance along. Just do as we do. Aye, and the next time the chorus comes along, sing it with us. Pirate Minnie.
Oh, thank you! When you see Tortuga's coast, oh, you're gonna be smiling! The sun! The lights, there's so much to behold! Sail with us on the westward wind, see the beautiful islands! Sail with us across the earth in search of silver and gold!
Away, 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 come live the life we love. Away, 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 adventures waiting for you. Come on, you brave young buccaneers, come live the life the pirates live. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come live the life we love. With the sword in each hand, to faraway land. Away, 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 come live the life we love. Well done, you partying pirates! Now, in your loudest voice, answer me this. Who'll be the leader of the crew?
It's a pirate's life for me! Hiya, crew! And a big ahoy there to all of you, too! All right, big finish!
Away, 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 come live the life we love. Away, 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 adventures waiting. Come on, you brave young buccaneers, come live the life, the pirate's life. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come live the life we love. With the sword in each hand, we're on to see faraway land. Away, 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 come live the life we love.
Ahoy, mateys!
Oh, what a perfect pirate welcome! Don't you agree, Captain Mickey?
Befitting the captain it was indeed, Pirate Minnie!
I've had better. Oh, Donald, be nice. They may be your future crewmates. That's right.
Well, I think they show true pirate potential. If you think you know what it takes to be part of Mickey's pirate crew, then loudly shout aye!
I agree, and as captain I say, let Mickey's Pirate Academy begin!
Pirates young and old, for Captain Mickey to officially accept you into his pirate crew, he must first master the code as described in the articles of Mickey's Pirate Academy.
Gorge, what does that mean?
It means they need to do exactly as we do.
Oh, that's easy.
If you be ready for lesson number 1, shout aye! Well done! Here be lesson number 1.
Lesson number 1.
If ever a captain gives you an order or asks you a question, loud and proud say aye, aye, Captain, try it.
All together, once again, if ever a captain gives you an order or asks you a question, loud and proud say, aye, aye, Captain! Aye, aye, Captain!
Well done and good for you! On to lesson number 2!
Lesson number 2.
We pirates be known as an adventurous lot. That be true.
But we're also known for our celebrating. So, all true pirates need to know how to dance a pirate jig.
Do exactly as we do. Here we go!
Very good.
Dance like true pirates!
So, if asked, can you dance a pirate jig? Commence the dancing and make it big. Go!
Well done! Before we move on, tell me true. Are you clear on lesson number 2? Your pirate tongue is clear to see. Onward now to lesson number 3.
Lesson number 3!
Lesson number 3.
You know, we pirates do a lot of celebrating.
You said doo-doo!
As I was saying, besides celebrating, we pirates need to know how to appear fierce. Lesson number 3, striking a fierce pirate pose.
Do it with us. Reach down and grab your imaginary sword and throw it up to the sky. Now swing it to the left and right and loudly shout, "Arr!"
Wow, that is fierce.
So if asked, can you be pirate fierce? Sure, crew, you know what to do.
Before we're on to something new, I see time for review.
Great idea! From the top and don't be slow. Ready, set, here we go. If ever a captain gives you an order or asks you a question, loud and proud say, aye, aye, Captain! Aye, aye, Captain!
Can you dance a pirate jig? Do it now and make it big.
Can you all be pirate fierce? Sure, crew, you know what to do.
Done! Before we move to lesson number 4, are you ready to take on more?
Aye, aye, Captain! Aye, aye, Captain!
Since it sounds like you want more, on to lesson number 4!
Lesson number 4!
Lesson number 4. I'll give this one a go. One thing that we pirates are not is subtle. Yikes! That smells worse than Blackbeard's gym socks!
The point be, a pirate strive to do things
Loud and proud!
especially when we sing.
And a true pirate's favorite song is one you all need to know. And it goes like this.
Yo ho, a pirate's time for me!
Yay! So if asked, what be a pirate's favorite song? Loud and proud, sing along.
Yo ho, a pirate's time for me!
To make it into my crew, you must be the best. Are you ready for the last test?
Aye, aye, Captain! Aye, aye, Captain!
All right, crew, look alive. On to lesson number 5.
Lesson number 5!
Lesson number 5.
What does a pirate love more than anything?
The sea, the wind in their sails. Adventure.
And good friends! Talking to a parrot!
Those are all well and good, but the answer is treasure!
Oh, it knows that!
I treasure.
We love the way it looks, we love the way it feels.
And we love to shake our booty. So, if asked, what does a pirate love the most? We all yell treasure. Treasure. Now shake your booty from coast to coast.
celebrations. Based on your proven pirate skills and showing a certain somebody that you know what to do, I now declare all of you official members of my pirate crew.
Welcome home to Mickey's pirate crew. You passed the test and now you're in our crew. It's true. Welcome home to Mickey's pirate crew. Enjoy the ocean breeze. Sleep on your waves trees. Now bring the fun to many ports you please.
Congratulations! Terrific job, everybody!
Boy, that was great.
What's he doing there?
Hey, looky there. We got company.
Mr. Spade?
Do pardon my interruption of your festivities, but you'll be needing to make way immediately, or sooner.
But why?
So we don't get hit by that cannonball.
Direct hit, Captain. Come aboard, boys.
Avast, ye landlubbers! Prepare to be boarded!
Look out below, you bilge rats!
Abandon your stations or prepare to taste cold steel!
Aye, scatter or ye be walking the plank.
Now arriving, please give a big Disney fantasy welcome to the new captain of this here ship, all the way from Neverland. It's Captain Hook.
Yes, it is I, the new caretaker and overseer of this fine vessel. Simply put, this ship is mine! Mr. Smee, status report.
Aye, Captain. All loose ends are tied up, so to speak. The ship is now yours to do with as you please. Enjoy.
Oh, I shall. What's the matter, former captain? Cat got your tongue?
Now listen here, Hook. You may have the upper hand. Or Hook. But this is our ship, and I intend to get it back with a captain's challenge.
Lost that pirate code. Oh, very well. The terms. If I win, you walk the plank.
Agreed.
And in the unlikely event that your crew succeeds,
We get the ship back. And you will leave hearing all of us chant, Hook is a codfish, Hook is a codfish.
Hook is a codfish! Hook is a codfish! What? Too soon?
Do we have an agreement?
agreed.
Well, then I say let the captain's challenge officially begin! Now remember, you're all part of Mickey's pirate crew. Whenever the task, respond loud and proud.
You can do it, crew. I know you can.
Mr. Smee, test this so-called pirate crew. Just one itsy-bitsy wrong answer, and he walks the plank.
Aye, Captain Hook. Look lively, you swabs. Now, the first thing any real pirate knows is that when a captain gives you an order or asks you a question, what do you say?
Aye, aye, Captain!
Correct.
Impossible! Lucky guess. Smee, give them the next one. And make this one especially rough. Got it?
Aye, aye, Captain. Oh, I just gave the answer to the last question.
Smee!
Yes, sir, Captain, sir. Here's the next test. Oh, and it's a good one. All true pirates enjoy a good celebration.
Aye!
If you are real pirates, let the captain see a true pirate jig.
Show 'em, crew, and make it big! That's the way! You're doing great!
very impressive footwork, Captain. Then we're both seeing things.
Time to end this. A real pirate must be fierce. If they fail to have true pirate ferocity, a certain former captain goes overboard.
You heard him. He wants to know, can you be pirate fierce?
Show up, crew! You know what to do!
Pirate life.
They scared the wits out of me.
Get off me, you twit! And you, get up, you cowards! 'Tis I'll ask the next question. Answer me this. What is a true pirate's favorite song?
Loud and proud, sing along.
No!
Yes. That was the right answer, Captain.
So help me, Spade. I've got it. Prepare for your date with the plank, Mouse. Tell me, what do true pirates love the most?
Now shake it, crew, from coast to coast.
This can't be happening!
Oh, yes, it can.
And it just did!
You think can do it. Well, I'm good.
Hook is a codfish! Hook is a codfish!
Now see here, that's not very nice. Captain has asked you to stop. You're not listening, Captain. Come on, Captain, back to Neverland. Now, which direction is it from here?
Get me out of here! Look out!
Wait for me.
Hey, Miss Me!
Right behind you, Captain. Come on. Oh dear.
Gangway!
Well, Captain Mickey, with the codfish out of the way and this here ship back in your control, I'd say it's time to continue celebrating your brilliant new crew.
Agreed. 3 cheers for our new crew. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!
Hooray is what we say to you. You pass the test and save the ship and crew. It's true.
Hooray for my new pirate crew.
Enjoy your ship waves. Sleep under swaying trees. Now bring your one to any port you please.
That was so much fun.
You guys are going to be the best crew ever. Well, crew, that was a great first adventure. I can't wait for our next one. See y'all real soon, ladies. Arr!
Bye-bye, everyone. Congratulations on becoming members of Mickey's Pirate Crew. See you on our next adventure.
Yup, have fun, me hearties! See you pirates later!
Welcome to the crew, everyone. Come on, Donald. What a great new crew. I'm doing all the time. But I'm good. Sure you did, my brave little pirate. Say goodbye, Donald. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Yo-ho, the pirates left for me.
Well, nothing more for me to say, so away I go!
Congratulations on all being a part of Mickey's Pirate Crew! That's the most pirate fun I've had in a long time!
Now if ye be ready for something a little bit more explosive, loudly shout, aye!
And I say it's time we load the cannons, light the fuses, and send the celebration out to sea!
Pirate crew, on the count of 3, we'll
So we have just come out of the pirate show, and what did you think of it, Max?
Yeah, just
A million stars.
7 more.
A million stars! Yo ho ho! The fireworks were fantastic. Mickey and gang, fantastic. Great show, and that naughty Hook and Smee rocked up as well. So there was a bit of everything for everyone. Hi everyone, I'm back. We had fantastic pirate night. Had a brilliant pirate menu. I'll talk about that in another vlog. And oh yeah, just magic. It was Mickey and co, and the fireworks were sensational. The show was fantastic. I thought Captain Jack Sparrow would be there, but he wasn't. But it didn't matter. It was a really fun show. Hook and Smee turned up, caused mischief and mayhem, and of course Mickey and crew saved the day. So really good fun. Then we had fireworks, which were brilliant, absolutely fantastic. I didn't think that they would be as good as that on the ship. They really were. I don't know if they're the same fireworks that they normally have on the ships. I know that Disney have biodegradable fireworks that feed the fish. I mean, who else but Disney would have fireworks that feed the fish? Incredible. They're Imagineering it at its best. When we finished with the show, we dropped Max off at club because he wanted to go back and do more pirate stuff, which he absolutely loved. And my friend and I, we skedaddled off for grown-up karaoke, which was I let the country down really badly. Yeah, girls just want to have fun. They do, but this girl doesn't sing very well. But it didn't matter. We all had fun. Everyone cheered. Everyone clapped and laughed. And there were some really good singers there. So yeah, some of them were fantastic. I think some of them were professional singers. So I had no chance. Sorry about that. Let the side down. But maybe you guys can come along and do karaoke. Maybe you're fantastic singers. In which case, let me know. Let me know what your song of choice was. We did girls will just want to have fun. So we came back, and when we came back to our room, we had this devilish looking fellow here, who I can only think is a pirate. He's got kind of doubloon eyes here, which are chocolate coins. And look, that looks like an anchor. So I think he's a ghostly pirate. So he's probably, I don't know if he's a baddie or a goodie, but he is definitely a pirate for Pirate Night, I think. Anyway, Will's out with his friends. It's gone 12. It's late, but I think they're watching The Princess Bride, which is one of my top films ever. It's such a good film, that one. But I'm here with little Max. He's loving the cartoon. That sounds not quite right, because obviously all Disney stuff is cartoons, but it's like a storybook version of films. For example, he just watched the storybook version of Rapunzel, which is, kind of like very 2D. I know it's 2D on TV, but almost like, you are reading a book. And he's watching Cars at the moment. And he's absolutely loving those, kind of not the films, but like it's quite the book version and somebody reading it, and absolutely loves that. So that's just on the TV in the cabin, and I will do a different vlog on the things that are available on the TV in the cabin at a later date. But for now, the clock's got to go forward another hour again. So we're going to go to bed, because essentially 12:30 is now essentially 1:30. So we're not making it to breakfast at the moment because we're also tired, because the clocks are kind of moving forward an hour, and it's quite full on. But we did get room service this morning, so that was good, because I enjoyed having a cup of tea and some Danish pastries and some bits and bobs, which I think I talked about earlier. So I won't bore you with that again. You can put your card out the night before. We didn't. We just called that morning and said, hey, can we have room service? And they were absolutely happy to oblige with that. So thank you, Disney cast members, again. That was good. Oh, also ran the 5K today, and hey, look, let me show you what I got. This was the 5K organised by the guests. One particular guest in particular, a lady called Gwendolyn, and she ordered all these beautiful medals for everyone. There's nothing on the back, but it does say on the ribbon, Disney Fantasy Eastbound Transatlantic 4th to 17th of May 2000. So it kind of like, that's the writing. I won't hold it all out, but yeah, it's a really nice medal. And the Disney medal for Castaway K, I also got for the 5K, and that was a plastic one. So brilliant. The guests are mobilising. It's incredible. They are a force to be reckoned with. They've got it down, and they're massively loyal Disney fans and Disney cruisers, and there's so much good stuff. Not just from the official Disney things, but from the cruisers. So I managed to get an interview today with a fantastic chap who is giving all the lectures, and I did record it, but my microphone went missing in action. So I don't know if I managed to capture the audio properly or not, because we were down kind of near guest services, near the atrium, which was really loud. So I might have got it, I might not have done. in which case maybe I can put captions on. I don't know. I think that probably goes to my skills, or rather growing or lack of, you know, kind of using the camera. So anyway, I'll have a look. Hopefully it turned out okay, and hopefully it's of interest to some people, because yeah, he's such a nice guy, and you know, very gladly gave his time. So thanks, I appreciate that. I'm going to bed. I'm really tired. I'm so tired. But we've had another brilliant magical Disney day, and if you're coming on the Fantasy for the European 2025 season, you're gonna have a blast. It's gonna be fantastic. You'll have a great time. So I will see you soon.
Guess who I've just bumped into? This is from Morton. And I saw because on the back of your t-shirt, maybe just say it says official Disney Pirate retired. So I thought, you did the happy, and then I knew it had to be you.
I met Roy Disney as in Walt's nephew. So his brother Roy's son, I met on once or twice, just in passing. He had the opportunity to shake his hand. My wife had met him as well when he was there, and he was part of our board of directors for a period of time there before he passed. But you know, when you meet somebody like that and you see and you feel very connected to all. But I grew up near Orlando, just north. Yeah, and then, you know, of course, when I was growing up, you know, Disneyland was such a faraway thing in California. We thought, okay, we'll never get to do that. You know, when we found out it was coming to Orlando, it became possible, and then all of a sudden it became something that we started to experience on a pretty regular basis. And I think from there was all the first big. I haven't read them. In fact, somebody told me after one of my presentations, they said, do you know we just announced this? I said, well, I didn't know that. And it's interesting because I'm certainly aware of the other parks that I have operated there. I've had the opportunity to travel to the Middle East, to Dubai, and to Abu Dhabi in the past. And I'm looking forward to hearing more. I don't know enough about it yet, but I think from the standpoint of opening the Disney brand to that market, that's a gap right now, that's an opportunity, so I'm looking forward to hearing more as it evolves.
Can you take a favorite character?
That one I can answer, and it's Jiminy Cricket. And the reason it's Jiminy Cricket is that it's really not about it's not a performance or anything else, or how cute he is or not cute, but that he represents the conscience. And if you can make sure that you always make every effort to do the right thing and guide others in doing the right thing, you can't go wrong. And so I've had an opportunity to have lanyards and so forth in the past, and I've always had Jiminy Cricket as a choice.
Well, thank you. I'm going to say everyone who's happy to talk about this, but nothing to me. Thank you so very much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Hi folks, we're in Enchanted Garden, and it's Pirate Night Din Dim, and this is Johnny Cake, and it tastes like cornbread. Is it like cornbread? It's cornbread. I am not American. I'm thinking that's cornbread,